Oh, the breakfast, 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 the the breakfast, I got only that it works for him. The breakfast, but they didn't react Sunday, not something that it was for him. Was awesome, glory to God. And we tell God, thank you for the gifts and the words and seeds. I hope and that we react Sunday. Now I'm good, I'm good. Right here, I'm up in the spirit of the Lord. And I can't come down because he just out. I just think money recognizes me. Money's comfortable. So money feels when it needs someone to talk to, it'll choose me in the crowd and it'll come and sit next to me, whether it comes in a form of whatever, but it will choose. So I just think money recognizes me. Yes, she.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the best tarot show on the internet, Bootzé motherfucking goddamn gay tarot, bitch.
If he says the man's too fast, he ain't gonna send you something you don't like to do.
And I is. Your discount code. Y'all want a discount code tonight or not? You do? Finish the phrase. Mother don't M blank blank blank. Okay. The M blank blank miss MISS is your discount code tonight. Mother don't blank. Mother don't blank. Okay, yeah, hold on. Let me do it again. Fill in the blank for 50% off of everything on bootztarot.com. Hashtag mother don't blank. Use that discount code right now on bootztarot.com to take 50% off of any order. I will be right back with you to have a wonderful, wonderful gay performance tonight. I hope you had a good day. I'll be right back.
Hey honey, I'm the one gully. Yes, I eat. See it in my tummy. Yes, I throw stacks. When else that attack, all on my back and rise like a mummy. Hey bunny, hop off my money. I read the card, the stars are all coming. Yes, I said read. I got safe degree. No tricks on my sleeve. I charge cause I run. I know you wanna be like me. I wanna lash and see how I see. I know you see me on TV. Looking so natural, lashes on cool. I know you mad cause I'm free. I go the house down with cameras on me. Hair with the dreads and wigs that they beat. I have a team constituency. I know you wanna blink. I know you wanna blink. I know you wanna blink like me. I wanna lash and see how I see. I know you see me on TV. You look at so natural, lashes on fleek. I know that you're mad cause I'm free. I broke the house down with cameras on me. Hair with the dreads and wigs that they beat. I have a team constituency. Watch all my moves like food I do eat. And I don't like the crap, so crown me the king. Queen on the throne, so move out my seat.
I'm not a pastor, but you know that I'll pray.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's the breakdown?
Let me hear you scream.
Stop it!
Bitches ain't no Yu-Gi-Oh.
Hey, where you go? everybody, and welcome to Boots Tarot. My name is Boots. I am the Hip Hop Oracle, tarot card reader extraordinaire to the stars, and I'm also available to you Monday through Friday on a show just like this. And welcome again to Boots Tarot. Again, Monday through Friday, I try to go live at least once a day to render the good gift that God has given me unto you guys.
Only using what the gods gave me.
Absolutely free, darling. Now look, listen, bitch. Now the gift is free, but my time ain't. Your time shouldn't be either. If you go to Walmart and bagging up groceries, you expect to get paid, don't you? Don't you? And because you're watching this show, you get 50% off of everything on my website, www.bootztarot.com. You want to go to the tip jar, and everything on that page is always available to my audience. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah. This week, I sent out a text message earlier. Did y'all get it?
You got mail.
Okay, and your weekly discount codes are there, but there is more discount codes coming around Thursday when I drop the first spell casting bundle of 2026. But prior to that, definitely look up the tip jar, and if it is not answered on this show, it will be answered in what time frame? 24 to 48 hours. I will text it or email it directly to you, whatever you prefer. Okay. Also, if you want to sit with the bad bitch to start your year off in the proper gay, okay.
You can't take back what your butthole received.
What you want to do is you want to go to the private readings department of my website, and you can either see me as soon as tomorrow, or you can pre-book your appointment for next week or the following week at a discounted rate. My appointments are, well, hell, y'all tell the people what my appointments are. What are my appointments?
There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be another battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose.
Y'all lucky I took that dick back today because everybody knows.
You can't take back what your butthole received.
Like I was saying, if you want to start your year off with the baddest bitch and get some good ass energy involved in your new year, new you vibration, come see me. I'm available. I am working my ass off because we have big goals and a bitch is ambitious, bitch. I know you know what this is, don't you? If you don't, you a mop-wigged hippopotamus. That's right, I said a mop-wigged hippopotamus.
It's upsetting me in my home world because we feel like, well, damn, and you can't go to bed, what the hell because you got?
This is my signature Boots casting fragrance that you can get at www.shopboots.com. And it is more than 50% off this week just to show my gay appreciation for selling my store out every fucking season. Thank you. Thank you. So if you ever wanted to know what I smell like, I spray this every day on my skin, and then I mask that with other designer fragrances. Notice how I said other designer fragrances, because by the time I get done with this, the whole world is going to be smelling like Bootz's Bootzé. Okay. My favorite product that I sell is my casting fragrance. I actually did a lot of research on how to craft perfume, and you know how it was spawned. Remember, I actually got into it with the Beehive.
Beyonce, you know what you really look like? You look like Luther Vandross.
I actually got into it with the Beehive because I didn't like that Say Noir or whatever. And so they said I stank and stuff like that. I said, hold on, wait
a damn minute.
I'm going to show you that a nigga bitch know how to smell good, and I'll put a root on your ass at the same motherfucking goddamn gay time. If you're interested in my casting fragrance, it's only $33 this week. Make sure you capitalize on that, okay? This week, a new class does drop. I think it's 2 because I want my mother to reteach that class she taught at the beach because I didn't get to record it. I want her to reteach it. So you might have 2 class signups coming on Thursday. But I'm going to be teaching a class on how to build your altar and spiritual connections. And there are going to be a couple of spells and bundles that drop prior to me educating you on that. Both of these classes are going to be at a discounted price because we just want to spread the knowledge. The more people that know about our belief system, me, my mother's, and the belief system that we're creating together, the more people can find some alleviation of the pressure of the daunting heaviness in this reality at this time. And let me just say this, my belief system is not just simply to get what you want. And I think that is a misconception that a lot of people take when it comes to spirituality, spell casting, and things of that nature. Okay, it's deeper than you do this and get what you want. It takes sacrifice, it takes pain, it takes brands for people like myself to usher that energy in for you. So please approach it with respect. A lot of people consider tarot card readers a carnival act or psychics a carnival act and things of that nature. Well, this carnival act lives on the lake beach, and I am having a lot of pride and confidence in my audience in knowing that it's a lot deeper than that. So before you take any class, just please be open-minded to whatever Spirit has for you through me. It might be something that resonates with you. It might be something that does not, but there's somebody for everybody. And it starts with you knowing that something's missing, something's not working, something is not correlating with your belief system and your ambition. And with any hope, luck, faith, and design, I can help you with discovering what works for you. That's why I'm here. I think that is one of the many purposes that I have on this planet, to usher people closer to spirit using creative arts and performance to do so. And I think I'm living in my purpose right now. And hopefully you will be too after you get done bearing witness to a nigga bitch, not only in live performances, not only in the nigga bitch's album, not only with their spell cast, not only with the new album, but simply by showing up. And I promised you, the first day I started pulling tarot cards in that garage, I will always show up. And for the 9 years I've been in business, you'll catch me right here. We'll talk about that after I ask you how you doing. Do I have any other announcements for you? I think I'm cool on that. The New Year bundle is still on discount from last week because you can still cast that. Also, the Good News readings are on sale. The gift activation class is on sale. And if you do plan on doing that altar class, go ahead and get that spiritual activation class because that's on sale more than half off. Even more off if you use the discount code MOVA. Don't fill in the blank. That's your discount code. Okay? It's all about expansion. And the last thing that I will tell you is that be on the lookout because discounts are going to change. I don't know if I'm going to do it this week. Definitely by the end of this month, I will drop the referral program. And it is a way that you will be able to tell me who you referred to Boots Tarot, and then you get 50% off of whatever you want. Okay? It's I scratch your back, you scratch mine type of situation, but in a lot of ways I feel like you already scratched my back. So like I still will be spending discounts like I always do typically, but I just want to expand. That's the name of the game, expansion. If we can reach more people, that's more profit, that's more less stress I got to go under because I got out of a meeting with my new financial advisors and we have a strict plan that we are staying on this year, and I got to show up every day, and I will. And I will. Leading into the next point.
Oh, the breakfast.
I haven't heard that bitch in a long time. She's still talking about that breakfast.
Oh, the breakfast. Come on, I'm put that in here.
Oh, yeah, before I get done with business, if you did book a next day appointment today, you will be seen tomorrow. I haven't put you on my schedule yet because I was working with the case all day. Speaking of, how y'all doing? Everybody good? Everybody all right? How you doing? Well, I think we can all agree that we're doing better than this pastor here.
My Lord.
Horse, I belong on the horse's ass. That's where I belong. Don't belong on your head. I would enact legislation that you can't have braids if you work in a hospital. You're standing there trying to give a patient an IV and your hair's dropping in their mouth. They can't breathe, their eyes are open, they're chewing on your hair. I don't know what happened to them.
I am exuberant today. I feel good. I'll just go ahead and tell you about my day. I woke up early this morning, smoking my pipe on the goddamn porch. Okay. I haven't worked the case since last year, so I picked up a case file. Me and the dog went to go pick up a case file and went to the smoke shop like we always do. I come back home and the lash gave completely out, and I thought to myself, damn, I must have been embarrassed talking to the sheriff with half a lash on. Okay. But I got my case file and I finished it in less than 5 hours. You guys know it's a gamble. Hopefully I hit on something. But I'm feeling pretty confident about the psychic energy that is flowing through me at this moment. And motherfucking goddamn gay time from that point. I put on some good geese, shot at service celebrities, and now I'm sitting here in front of you. So it's been a good day. Oh yeah, in between that time period, I do have a new accounting firm that is working with my finances. I'm very good financially, but I want to be great. Okay. And you start to get to know Uncle Sam after your 35th birthday. Let's just say that. So I'm just trying to stay on point with everything that we have going on. And the good news is I don't have to expand. Right? I could really stay consistent in doing what we're doing and maintaining what we built, but I have bigger goals. Who wants to just be consistent? So we're just choreographing things to where we can expand, grow, and I can give you much, much more spirit and much more me. So it reminds me of when I first started. Like when I first started, there's this ambition that you get, like, oh my God, this is new, this is exciting. And then over time, you know, you find your groove or whatever. But now it's like the fire is back up under me because I'm focused on this album. I'm writing again. I actually recorded in DJ Khaled's studio in 2 weeks in New York. I'm trying to get plugged into New York Fashion Week. I'm trying to go to award shows. Like, you only live once, people. Okay, so like I've always dreamed of living a certain lifestyle, the lifestyle of the superstar of the 90s, not like this modern day superstar where you blow up on TikTok overnight and the next thing you know, you get all type of brand endorsements. I believed you had to have talent and you had to work hard. I did both of those things, right? And I really just want to experience what childhood Brandon dreamed of, hopping out of limos, going to 5-star dinners. But at the same time, I have a new dream of staying relatable while I do that, which is why I'm so grateful for the live experience. I could be getting ready for the Grammys just as ratchet as ever, and then you turn on your TV and you're like, oh my God, he's put together, but I was just on live with him. He was kikiing just like he did 10 years ago. And that's the kind of energy that I aim to have with my audience. And I'm very, very grounded. I'm very grounded. I'm very refreshed. I'm very recharged. I don't know if it was that New Year, New Me spill that we casted together, but bitch, I am riding that fucking wave and feel great. We did get some discouraging news, and I'm gonna let the sound effects go for a second so I can discuss this really quickly. Squad is definitely a family, whether you know the people in Squad or not. Katiana Rhodes is a client, a friend, and a fan of mine that I met every single time I did meet and greets in Los Angeles, California. She was also the individual that was sending me weed before I found my new plug in California by the name of Juju. So well, her whole friend circle became fans of me at one time, and one of the friends from that circle, which happens to be my photographer when I go to LA, has given me some very disheartening information. I haven't seen Katiana on my schedule in about 2 years, but I never thought to be curious as to why. You know, there's a lot of people I juggle, but I found out that my baby girl is in hospice with a brain tumor. So if we can just give a brief moment of silence while you guys put up white candles in the comment section. I have not reached out to the family directly, but I felt it. I felt the heaviness of it. And it you know, like when you haven't seen somebody in a long time and then a light bulb goes off like, oh yeah, where's she been? And then you find out this is where she's been. Again, she's a client, not a close friend. But I love my clients and I know her. And I feel things. And my heart is with the family and people that are close to her. And if you can relay a message, because I know the person who told me, just say that Squad is thinking of you and Bootz loves you. And I'll be right there at the gate when and if you have have to go. I'll be right there. God of the universe, God of love, God of light, the emotional energy I just felt, I want to transmute and redirect into prayer. I believe that you are a God of healing. If it is in her life path, please make that expeditious for her as her friends and family are anticipating bereavement. As the energy has hit me in an abundant way, I feel the need to do something about it, and I ask that you give me the strength to do so this evening. Asheo Boeta, Asheo Pen Pen, Asheo Brision, and so mote it be. We do have a nationwide story tonight. And this is what I like to do with nationwide stories. I have the article pulled up, but I did not read into it, just the headline. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Just like you are about to enjoy this song called Glory by myself. I haven't heard this song in a while. I hope you enjoy it. And give me something in the comment section that lets me know that you are gorgeous. And somebody get Mayan's receipt, please. Screenshot our receipts and put them in the chat. I saw that paragraph come up there about 2-3 times, and I almost fired your ass again. You know I don't like no goddamn paragraph. This is my song, Glory. Tell me what makes you glorious in the comment section, and tell me where you're watching from. I'll be right back. I take that back. This is not the song Glory that I had anticipated playing. This is Dark Side. I'll be right back. Look, this happened yesterday too. The reason why is because I added new sound effects and it fucked up my playlist. So I got to get that back right. So if I say I'm playing something, I play something else. Just go with it, bitch. Okay, hell.
What makes you want to call my phone right before you go to sleep, as if you were alone? And why don't I give a damn at all? I know that I just cursed you out, but I was going through withdrawal.
Yeah.
But can you love me through my dark side? Can I love you even though you lie? Can we make it even though we ain't shit? I'll keep my promise.
Thank you, my baby. Thank you.
But what about dark side? My mind is to love you. It seems like no matter what I do, you are unhappy. So what's wrong with me? To push you away from me. You deserve to be, and I deserve to be in a place of peace. So why is it so hard for us to meet? All up in space.
Yeah.
So what will it take?
Can you love me through my dark side?
Can I love you even though you lie? Can we make it even though we ain't shit?
I'll keep my promise in your car. I will ride. But what about our dark side? What about our dark side?
5, 4, 3.
Watch the breakdown.
Let me hear you scream.
Stop it!
Well, 2026 is off with a she bangs, a bang, and she bangs. from Donald Trump hijacking Nigeria and kidnapping the president to Nicki Minaj actually pledging allegiance to the MAGA movement, it seems as if 2026 is going to be quite the entertainment, but maybe not for this next individual. It has come to my motherfucking goddamn gay attention that Drake has been hit with a RICO lawsuit alleging that he promoted an illegal online casino and used proceeds from that site to artificially inflate streams of his own music. Here to report the story live, Bob with the Big Dick for 2025.
Reporting live from Spirit Drive Worldwide. Bob from Channel 8. Bob.
Drake and streamer Adin Ross are facing a federal lawsuit that accuses them of promoting illegal gambling and engaging in racketeering activity. The lawsuit was filed under the RICO Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organizations Act in Florida federal court, where plaintiffs allege that the pair used their influence to steer fans towards an unlawful gambling website. According to the complaint, Drake and Ross repeatedly appeared in videos and social media posts promoting a gambling platform that was not legally licensed to operate in the United States of America, and they allegedly did so while knowing or willfully ignoring the fact that the site facilitated illegal wagers. The plaintiffs claims that fans were financially harmed after being encouraged to deposit money into the site based on the celebrities' endorsements and are seeking damages. Reporting live, Bob from Channel 8.
Reporting live from Spirit Drive Worldwide. Bob from Channel 8. Bob.
First of all, shout out to Bob. There was one point in time that my legs would have jiggled like that for Drake, but ever since Kendrick Lamar has disbarred you, I ain't really seen it for you. I ain't really seen nothing that you've been doing. And after every time they play Drake and Charlotte, they play a Kendrick Lamar song. So Drake, your reign has pretty much come to a sour patch end. And it's sad because, you know, like when something happens in an artist's personal life, you can't even listen to their discography the same way. You had some, and I said you had some really good songs. But now every time I listen to them, I just think about how Kendrick Lamar destroyed you. And I'm not even listening to Not Like Us anymore. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. Matter of fact, the whole Young Money crew is sad, if you ask me. There was one point in time that Young Money actually sent me a cease and desist because it was back in the day where you used to use LimeWire. I don't know how old you guys are, but maybe I'm letting my digital age show. But I used to use LimeWire and download torrents, and I sure enough got that My Pink Friday Deluxe on a torrent, and I was seeding that bitch. They sent me a letter to my house and told me to stop seeding that fucking torrent. So look at you now. Look at you now.
It's upsetting me.
I mean, on the one end, you got Garbage Minaj, Nicki Onika Marika Barrage, the best rapper alive. I will never take her crown from her. Okay? She's done pledged allegiance to the same organization that kidnapped the president of Venezuela. While simultaneously, Drake is getting a RICO charge for inflating numbers. And I mean, Lil Wayne, I mean, just look. Like what Cardi B saying, look, just look. The wells run dry on that magic you casted to get where you went, must have been. But in all seriousness, the organization had a great run. But if you look at every member of the organization, they're all having isolated crash outs in the worst motherfucking goddamn gay way. And now all of a sudden, a RICO charge. At least it wasn't found in Atlanta, so Fanny can breathe a little bit easier, okay? But shout out to Fanny because Fanny held her own. That was a part of entertainment that I really did enjoy. Watching her up there in that all white, get those people together in that Congress or whatever she was indicted for. She is not backing down, and we need more representatives like that. But we don't need representatives of hip hop like that. And again, my understanding of the whole beef with Kendrick Lamar and Drake was the fact that Drake was broadcasting or acting out a character that he really did not live through. And rap music was always based on the truth, right? Right. So he wheelchair Jimmy his way all up in being a gangster ass rapper talking about all this shit, and he really ain't got no backbone to stand on. And now Nicki Minaj is up there talking about boys should be boys that lost all her gay audience to the point she had to delete her goddamn Instagram. And somebody need to get that baby rehab and medication. And I mean, it's subjective. She's my best rapper of all time because I came up when Nicki first came out and she gave us permission to be exuberant with the way that we delivered artistry when it comes to rap. She literally opened up we're not having a cultural war about how Nicki Minaj changed rap, but we are going to talk about this RICO charge that Drake has going on right now and how it's going to end up for him.
Get ready to rumble.
First and foremost, I just want to say Aiden Ross, hey.
Hey!
Drake, I would want to fuck.
Somebody rocking on your devil.
But you so lame now. You know what I'm saying? Spirit, can I read this? I got the okay go from Spirit. Let's see what we got. All of that is true. All of that is true. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. I think it's online and in-person gambling bets that will be summoned up. And I don't believe he's going to have a leg to stand on because of how many people were affected by his malpractice. Okay. This is a lot of people that were bamboozled. I also feel like they were isolatedly threatened. And I feel like right now they feel that they can step forward because probably of how his status is. Why do they feel the need to step forward? Oh, okay. So a legal person represents everybody? This is somebody that one person approached, and I guess that person thought to themselves, well, if you got, how many people got? And I guess they're like seeking people that were victims of this crime. It definitely went down. He's definitely going to be charged for it. I think he's going to try to pay his way out of this, though. This is talking about having friends in high places, and you scratch my back, I scratch yours. But I will say he will see a courtroom behind this. There's one thing in these cars that is bothering me mightily. Even though he is guilty, we're watching an exodus of Black male celebrities right now. Just pay attention to that. It's an agenda being pushed. For what purposes? I think you can deduce that, right? I mean, when is the last time we saw a Caucasian male, aside from Donald Trump, go down for anything in the entertainment industry? There is a telescope or microscope on Black entertainers right now, especially the men, and it is purposeful. I just want you to pull out a little bit. We just attacked a foreign nation full of people that aren't white. Let's just call it what it is, while simultaneously putting a spotlight on Black celebrities, people that we once admired, and showing them in a distasteful light. White supremacy is happening before your face. It starts with the media. It starts with propaganda. It starts by making people like us, that look like us, talk about our own people. So as this is entertaining, still pay attention. Okay. Yes, he's guilty. Yes, he's going to go down. Yes, he's going to have his day in court. But at the same time, where's the other corruption? Where is the rest of it? And it's not just my point of view. Okay. You're intentionally broadcasting Black men in a bad way. Because black men, the strength of an ethnicity, if you can portray that as bad, what does that say for the rest of everybody when you're getting ready to take away the civil rights and questioning civil rights and stuff like that? But the people have the power. Don't do too much for your ass getting impeached. But you're gonna die for the end, so I'm not too concerned about it. But yes, Drake, there go Aiden. Both of them knew exactly what they was doing and profiting off the bullshit. And this is how they're looking because they really thought that they were safe. Okay. I love it when people get all this money and think they safe. No, you can go down. It's just you're gonna go down publicly and it's gonna be much more embarrassing. It costs a lot more money. That's why I try to play right. That's why you gotta do right. That's why you gotta do right. That's why you gotta do right. And all of this shit is karma to all the young money. All of it is karma. Okay. Y'all ain't been moving right, and you can't pay your way out. The bill comes due, and you will pay. And I was specifically talking about Nicki Minaj at that point in time because you inspired so many just to do this. I could care less about this Rico. How dare you turn your back on transgenders the way that you did? And you can say that you didn't mean it all. You were adjacent to an agenda that has propaganda against 1% of the population. And you sit up there trans-coded with your body and your wig. If I would have known you was going to do that way back when you first came out, I would have never listened to you. I feel betrayed as a fan. Okay, you can say I don't like her or whatever. I have a show I do, okay, and I talk about people, but I really fucked with you. I fucked with your lyricism. But to know that you feel this way, I got over the fact you married a pedophile. I got over the fact that your brother's in jail for the same thing your husband is committed for. I got over that. But I am not going to get over you sitting up there with that woman pandering to an administration that don't see it for me. I even got over the fact that wasn't you performing at your own concert. I got over all of that. But this right here, am I going to listen to the album? Not at first. The Wild One shows up in reverse. I'm not going to listen to it at first. That's how you know I feel it. And if you feel what I'm saying, let me know how you feel in the comment section. Let's move on. Built your career off people you don't see it for. And now you really think them Caucasian little girls are going to be singing something other than super bass? You really think that? Whew, I feel like I got to take this waist trainer off after that. And I'm not. I'm going to sit up here this whole time with it on so I can get these abs for the 9/9 in the summer of the 2026 year. That upset me, girl.
It's upsetting me in my home, girl. Because we feel like, well, damn, if you can't go to what the hell could you go?
Nobody. Let me know where. I was thinking about Angela Bassett's speech. If you can't go to God, then who you can go to? Okay. Black Box by me. I'll be right back to read your box, Black and Blue.
It's not real. The hurt that you are feeling is not at all appealing. You lost yourself again. And the trial is almost over. You're tested 'cause you've chosen. And if you need some guidance, I'll be here. No fear. I know what you have been through. I feel that
have tried so if you need I'll until they see you are they smiling all in your face while they trying to eat off your black box. Put them in a black box, no cap, no. Change your situation, black box. Put them in a black box, no cap, no. Change your situation. I know what you have been through. I feel that they have tried. So if you need blanking on them, fucking blanking on them, running out of patience like a station when the train is coming. I am not a go believe that. I'm minding my business. I'm getting my car straight and my clients they come back, bang, bang. Never folded under pressure. See, I'm the only one reading like I am an OG. I cannot believe the comments that they leave me. They say that I'm not real, but I have receipts. Black box. I'm the only one reading like I am an OG. I cannot believe the comments that they leave me. They say that I'm not real, but I have receipts. Black box. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Watch the breakdown. Let me hear you scream. Again, my darlings, the tip jar is open. I have a good 19 minutes with you. Okay. And again, tip jar is open. If you did not get your question answered today, it will be incoming tomorrow morning for you to your technological device. Okay. Sessions are available. Discount code MISS, MISS, for your trivia question to get something discounted in the tip jar. We're going to start in the tip jar tonight. This is for Ayla Von Aiken. And what she says is, what is my current purpose reading? Bruella shows up upright to get money by any means necessary. Okay. Your current purpose is to not hold back with the ways that you can make money, and it's also talking about discovering new ways to make the money that you seek. Okay, prosperity is amongst you, but not without effort. So you're going to have to put forth an effort to get the prosperity that is for you as of right now. I feel like coming out of this month, we're having another source of income here, but it's going to take a little bit of work to maintain that for yourself. Okay, we have Nashira down here. I'm not sure if she's watching tonight, but hopefully she will be. Let's come over here first. Mother, when will I buy a house? The only Jeanne Denise. Ambrosia shows up upright. That's the card of the spring. I think you start the process around April and May of 2026, but I don't see you purchasing until like later on in the year. This would be like going into October and November. So by the end of the year at the latest right now, but that can change based upon the effort you put in. Okay. Nashira, education-wise, wondering if I'm on the right path with applying for radiology technology or cardiovascular sonography program. Hoping I'm going in the right direction. Radiology, cardiologist. I think you're doing both of these at the same time. I don't think if you're asking me for either or. Nashira, thank you for letting me know that you're here. Okay. You purchased this yesterday, so I was working backwards. Anyway, this is saying that both of them will be good. If I was to choose one, it will be the second one before I choose the cardiovascular. This is saying that the cardiovascular sonography here is a lot easier to get acclimated to than the radiology, but both of them will serve you well with the karma card being upright. Go after both. You got this. You got this. You got this. We have a reading deluxe for Lisa Richardson down here. Is she here? Let me know. I'm working off yesterday, but I do still have some things open for today. Okay. Yesterday we have Shakara Brown, but I do want to start with Lisa Richardson. Okay, so but first we're gonna go over to Facebook. Should I get with Djinn or is there better for me? If I tell you, it's gonna ruin it. I say, but I will say, give it a go. But this is one of those cases. If I was to tell you the answer to that question, it's gonna fuck up your natural trajectory, and the reading's not gonna hit regardless. So I'm just gonna say, enjoy the fucking ride. Okay.
Okay. We have a reading Gay Lux for Lisa Richardson. Knowing her, she's watching the show. When will I get a call that I got the job at Secret Harbor? You're going to get a follow-up call by the 13th of January. But it doesn't feel too confirming to me. It doesn't feel like it is a yes or a no. So maybe this is a follow-up for more details. When will Greg reach out to me? That happens at or around Valentine's Day. This is like the 11th through the 15th of February, 2026. I also feel like the number 3 is significant here too. So it could be in the 30s of January, 30, 31st, maybe something of this nature could be manifesting with this as well. But this energy is incoming to me. So it could be happening a lot faster than this. Just know he is going to reach out to you. And I'm going to say by Valentine's Day. Good news about some funds coming in. Well, nothing more is going out. I'm not necessarily seeing a rise or a fall of funds at this time. And maybe that's not the month for this. Going into February, Bully Boots is in reverse. That's an investment. But going into March, I think things start looking up for you financially. We're going to have to shake it up a little bit if we do want to increase our finances at this time. But I do feel like you're not going to slip under anytime soon. And that's good news. We have Miss, who is that? Miss Rayleigh over there on YouTube. Hey, Miss Rayleigh, how you doing? What's up with your baby daddy? The light fake card shows up upright. He finds something or someone interesting at this time. This could be you, but I think it's more than just you. I will say that baby daddy might be distracted if there's any type of rekindling going on, but I do feel like he's finding something that he is extremely interested in right now. This could also be a passion and not a person. So don't immediately. Is he? No, it's a person. It is a person. I think baby daddy might be distracted from you and entertaining someone at this time. Shakar Brown, in general, this is a 3-month reading for her. Did I do this yesterday? I'm not sure if I did or not, but I'm going to do it again. The Duke shows up upright. Again, this is talking about bringing things into manifestation. Love life kind of stabilizes in February of 2026. Secrets are revealed from your end to their end, though. I think they might have known more about something than they led on, which is why they've acted in such a way this past year. Damsel shows up in reverse, which means vulnerability is here in the month of March. Money looks good now, and then it's consistent in February through March, unless we carve out some different energy for ourselves. I love you, Shakar. I can't wait to see you this year. Will I gain employment soon? You will be employed by the 5th of February, Hazel. Thank you for asking. We have a New Year, New You reading. Jayana is down here. She wants to know about the new self. The new self is a bit more reserved than you are now. You have the gatekeeper that shows up upright, which talks about holding yourself back, not necessarily in a bad way, just in a way of knowing that everybody doesn't deserve your energy.
I'm pretty, and I'm petty as fuck. I'm pretty, and I'm petty as fuck. I'm pretty.
Okay, so I feel like guarding of thyself, you're not as vulnerable as you once were. I also feel like you are furthering your education or furthering getting some type of education done. The graduate shows up upright, so there could be an interest in knowledge and organic intellect at this time as well. So the new you is very much so thoughtful, so mindful and reserved. And involution is in reverse too, not bound to or controlled by one's emotions. That's something that took me 35 years to master. Okay, I don't act on my emotions, I control them.
Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo.
I wasn't trying to play that sound effect, but thank you, Spirit, for that comedic relief. So it makes me feel like mindfulness. You are becoming a mindful individual. And again, for you guys who are watching, the New Year, New You reading is out now. You can get that in the tip jar, 50% off using code what? MISS. Does Jay want to reconcile? Yes, they do. This is the breakup or the disconnection in reverse right here. And this card here is a card of regretting the walk away. So the answer to that question is yes. We have Alexis Moore down here. Hi, Boots. What does the year 2026 have in store for me? New Year, New You reading. Well, you come up out that depression. Troll Boot shows up upright. So optimism is definitely a factor. Desmos is in reverse. You do not grieve those who are no longer with us. And I'm not talking about death. I'm talking about the absence of connection. And Loch Nassar shows up upright. You back with a vengeance. So I'm going to say vengefully optimistic. And As for Alexis Moore, I love these New Year, New Me readings, honey. If you haven't gotten one, you should. It's in the tip jar at this moment in motherfucking goddamn gay time, honey. Okay, we have Shakar Brown down here with a reading deluxe for tonight. And I just answered one for her, and I see something that I haven't done in a while. The way my finger keeps slipping on this sound effect board, but I'm about to go off the wall for Eva over there on YouTube. One moment.
Take me off your fucking wall, bitch.
All righty. Card off the wall is the Chariot Upright. The Chariot and the Rider-Waite tarot card deck is the same as the Emerald tarot card deck in my tarot deck. This is a card of transition. It's a card of change. It's a card of looking at the positives and negatives of the situation. That's what I used to represent the white and the black sphinx on the front of that card here. It's also talking about allowing God to make the change. As you can see, this person is sitting. He's not driving or anything like that. So the change that is happening in your life is of a subconscious nature, Miss Eva, and I feel like it's going to be one that you are very happy about at the end of the day. I also feel like we're going to leave some things behind. As you can see, there's a village in the background here. So there might be some things that we have to sacrifice to make that change happen for ourselves. But once that sacrifice is made, we can just gallivant into the new. And that's exactly what you're going to do. For those of you guys who don't know, my entire tarot card collection is behind me right now. If you ask me to pull a card off the wall, I will get up, get the card, and interpret it for you right here live and in gay attendance. And YouTube is so like detailed. You can actually see how some of it is coming off the wall. I didn't know that y'all could see that. Like, that is so embarrassing. Don't look over there, bitch. Has it been like that for weeks? Like, I'm just now realizing it because I just come to work. Oh my God, that is so that's so ghetto.
I'm pretty, and I'm petty as fuck. I'm pretty, and I'm petty as fuck. I'm pretty, and I'm petty as fuck. When I walk a bitch down, it be sexy as fuck.
That ain't. I'm gonna fix that tomorrow. Okay, remind me to fix that tomorrow. Okay, we have Tanaya down here. I do feel differently. I'm not sure why, LOL, but tell me something nice. You got it. New year, new you reading for you, Miss Tanaya. You're stepping into your spiritual own right now.
Nothing beats up a nigga like I do. And right now, you can save yourself 50 ass niggas and $200 off medical bills. Please don't play with me or my feelings.
I think spiritual power is amongst you at this time. You feel different because you got some edges. That's what happened. You put some edges on your scalp.
So you can't have that when the edges is in Africa and the back is in China. The continents don't meet. Huh? You gonna want to get you some hair that.
Your dreams are becoming stronger. The impressions that you're getting from others are becoming stronger as well with Madame Grace being upright. And I feel like you might be stepping into mediumship as well with the Puka Tarot card upright. That is the card of a ghost, okay? Which is what you probably gonna do to these niggas because true love is here too. So if I was to tell you about the new you that you are becoming this year, it will be a spiritually inclined, passionate individual who does not play. You know what? I think I might have to leave this new me reading in the tip jar. Do y'all vote to do that? Because it's not just for the new year. You could be a new you at any moment in goddamn daytime. I think this is going to be a permanent reading in the tip jar. What y'all think? I like it. Monica Ramirez just got into Squad on discount, and I forgot to take that discount away last week. So I ain't gonna renege on you, girl. You got it, girl. Welcome to the Squad, and I guess for the durations of this show, you can join Squad for $25 as well if you do want a spiritual community to call home digitally. Hey, mother, this is for Jayla Carson on a New Year, New Me reading. What's new happening for me this year? Fun, forgiveness, and friendship. Oh. The 3 F's. Put your middle fingers up. Okay, this is talking about rediscovering things that make you feel enjoyable in your adult age. I know that changes throughout the ages, and I grieved me enjoying the club. Like, once that was gone, I was like, what do I do now? And I started partying on the internet with you. Okay. But this card upright is talking about the rediscovery of imagination, the rediscovery of fun. Queen Fraser shows up upright. That's talking about forgiveness of self. Queen Fraser used to be the back of my tarot card deck when I was trying to learn forgiveness. And I think, I'll tell you the one thing I learned. I stopped giving a fuck over time. Okay. But you gotta want to not give a fuck. Like this year, I said, I don't want resentment to plague my reality. I want to channel it into music. And I really don't care about a lot of the people that wronged me like I once did. So I think we're discovering that for ourselves. Yamelo in reverse is the restructuring or refurbishing of friendship or connection. In reverse, it talks about reanalyzing our friendships and embracing new energy. So I feel like this year, we rediscover fun in a forgiving manner, and we also accept the friendships that are for us this year. That's the new year. Mother, my heart is heavy. Will Art and I ever talk again? And if so, will we finally have our time, or will it just be a friendship? Well, that's two questions for the price of paying for not a goddamn thing. But I got you, girl. By the time this rekindles, it's not going to be worth it. The Elder card shows up upright, so it's going to be a lot of time that elapses before there is a valid rekindling. However, I do see sex in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So if I'm saying that, I would withhold a physical connection with this person, and that could potentially change the reading of a rekindling in the form and fashion of a relationship. But I am sensing lustful energies meet. Then there's false hope with you, and then you get disappointed again. I would seek elsewhere and allow myself to heal before I even coerce with this energy. This was not your soulmate. This was a lesson, and I do feel like you won't leave this year without soulmate energy. So cry it out. Let your emotions do what they're doing. You know, at the end of the day, you know your worth, and you're not worth that. I'm so sorry. Y'all got to forgive me. I got to take this shit off.
It's me. I'm realizing my responsibility. It's me. My best friend's always on my mind. Wanna be down. I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta move.
Boots Nation.
Hey. Baby, let's go. What? You know what? It's all the bitches left. All I need is to make that simple. Nigga, please.
I've only been eating vegetables this week, and I plan on doing it tonight. The main course is green beans in the crock pot and a cucumber salad. Body Tito. Hey, mother, what's new happening for me? Oh, I just answered that. That last one was for Jayla Carson, by the way. I just answered that for her. YouTube. Did my coworker Lee Isaiah have a crush on me? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Not just physically, too. I feel like you got a good spirit about yourself, girl. Facebook, we have Shavandra over there. Shavandra, that's where I met you, and you got flued out to my birthday that one year. I love you. Will there be some good changes coming for me soon? Thanks. Yeah, but you're going to miss them. It's almost like things good happening to you, but you can't see it. So I'm going to say pay attention. I'm gonna say pay attention. They're happening now. Down here we have Jeffrey. Whatever is for me, please and thank you. Everything in reverse, except for the Astro Internet. Communicate. Okay, so as I looked at this card, this is talking about the lightning bolt that is striking the computer that is lit in the car. Focus solely on your connection with spirit and manifestation at this time. I think that we're expressing ourselves, which is good for my Jeffrey, because I know we hold a lot of stuff in, but I also feel like we need to exemplify the connection that we have with spirit a slight bit more so that we don't feel like we are Zaboombafu. I'll do one more lap. We are at time. Well, I like working in claims. The shade shows up upright temporarily. Any messages for me, mother, for serenity? We have Boots God in reverse. Don't do it. Don't do it. Last one on YouTube. Somebody I never read before. Strawberry Moon on my birthday. What does this mean for me? Bootzé shows up upright. This is talking about affection will be rendered. Okay. So I think if we're longing for some type of zhuzhing or romance, that is definitely forthcoming. Stand by for the end of the show. And remember, if your question was not answered on the show, it will be texted to you by noon tomorrow. Okay. Thank you for your patience. I have had a surplus of business here recently, and I've been handling it all with grace, poise, and effortless makeup. Darling, I look good. I feel good. And I hope you do the same. Let's close the show.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch the breakdown.
Let me hear you scream.
It has been my pleasure to broadcast for you to. Ooh, well, that sucked. Let's do it again. It has utterly been my pleasure to broadcast for you this evening. I see, this is what happened when I try to be fake. I can't be fake if I wanted to, girl. Thank you for tuning in, chat. If you need me, you got me. www.bootztarot.com. Go to the tip jar. Everything on that page is available to you unlimitedly. Your discount code does expire at midnight. Don't worry, you get another trivia question at the beginning of tomorrow's show, and I'm probably going to give you the answer to that one, too, to get 50% off. Why I am broadcasting. It does not work for next day appointments, or it should not be used for next day appointments. But if you did get your text message, then you do know that the first 5 people to use code BLESSED to book a 15 or 30-minute appointment do get 50% off for pre-booking appointments. I don't know if it's been used up already, but you're more than welcome to try that out. We do have a discount menu that was texted to you earlier. Make sure that you're looking at your email because it's also there as well to what is discounted this week. Things to look forward to. My mom's class is going to be taught again. My new class signups are going to come as well. You do have a bundle that will be dropping on Thursday that will prepare you for the Ulster class that I will be teaching. And other than that, let us pray, shall we? God of the universe, God of love, God of light, thank you for the positive and forward-moving energy of 2026. Thank you for the entertainment therein. Only prayer I got tonight is for people to feel how I feel. I feel great. Took a while. Took a long time. But I'm finally in like the paradise that I can build our community. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, for the meetings I've been having with people that are going to assist me with the advancement of my career. Thank you for my fans who fuel all of that. And thank you for the spirit that operates through all of us. We're very grateful. We're humble. And I particularly pray for Katiana Rhodes. I pray for her family, and I hope that she finds peace in her circumstances. Asheo Bootzé, Asheo Panpan, Asheo Brision. So mote it be. Amen. Alexa, play Waist Trainer by Bootz.
Here's Waist Trainer by Djinn Bootz on Amazon Music.
Have a good night.